Hey guys, it's Bree. Today we're gonna do a book haul. It's been a while. So I have a bunch of stuff here. Some of this has been sent to me by publishers, some of it is stuff I got myself, some is stuff that's been given to me. But there is a pile of 13 books. I didn't include stuff that I have already read, so anything that's new that I've already read is not on this pile. But it is quite a hefty one. Bain sent me Ethan of Athos and Sedaganda. Both of these follow Miles Verkosigan, who is the son of Verkosigan in the first book. These are a trilogy in and of themselves. The way that Verkosigan is kind of structured is in a number of story arcs. So these are two that are coming up that I asked them to please send me, and they were kind enough to do so. I picked up a copy of The Witch of Blackbird Pond. This is by Elizabeth George Spear. It's a classic children's fantasy, and I know is thought very highly of. It has won the Newbery, and of course, I have to read it because I'm trying really hard to catch up on my basics. I picked up a copy of Susan Dennard's Truth Witch. This is one that's been getting a lot of hype on the YA circuit, and I figured I'd try it out. It didn't show up in the BookTube SFF Awards this year, but I was pretty sure it would, so I had picked it up earlier and figured I might as well read it otherwise because I know that its sequel has also been pretty popular. I picked up C.A. Higgins' Lightless. This is kind of an AI goes rogue kind of story from what I can tell, and it is the first book in a trilogy. It's pretty short, and I've seen it here and there. Amazon keeps like trying to push it at me, and so I finally caved. I picked up a copy of The Two of Them by Joanna Russ. I am slowly adding all of the Joanna Russ I can find to my collection. This is a super short one of hers, and I'm hoping that I really like it. In the vein of feminist SF, I have The Parable of the Talents by Octavia Butler. I love Butler. I really wanted to go ahead and pick up something of hers after I read Fledgling and didn't like it. But I picked up a copy of Ibi Zeboi's American Street. This is a magical realism book about a girl from Haiti who comes to the US and about trying to get along with her family and adjust to society here. I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds really good, and I know it's gotten really good reviews. I picked up A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the sequel to A Darker Shade of Magic, which was up for the BookTube SFF Awards last year. This one is up this year. Figured I would grab it, give it a shot. I was not the biggest fan of the first one, but we'll see how I feel about this next one. So this one was a total cover buy. I was in the children's section looking at a bunch of different stuff, including the Silvergate that I reviewed earlier this month. And I saw this one called The Bone Snatcher, and it just looked like a lot of fun. It's like a girl with white hair standing in the middle of an island where her feet are surrounded by like tentacles and bones. And it says, secrets, monsters, inventions beyond your wildest dreams, and that's just the beginning of the story. So I figured, why not? I figured I'd give it a shot. I was sent a copy of Michael Thomas Ford's Lily. This was up for the Tiptree Award, I believe it got on their shortlist. And this is an interesting one. It's about a girl who can see the ways people will die by touching them. It has some like Christian revival themes to it, has Baba Yaga, and so I was intrigued, figure I would see where this one goes. And I feel like I'm playing Jenga with these. Please don't fall. I have two left. The first is Woman on the Edge of Time by Marge Piercy. This is the one I'm reading this week, and it is about a woman from the future. She's been forcibly detained in kind of a mental health facility, and when she's released, she is sent back in time to our time. I'm really looking forward to this one. I know a lot of people have said really good things about it, so this is one I am quite thrilled to read. Jenga. And then the last thing I have is Gather Her Round. This is by Alex Blesdow. This is a kind of modern fantasy set in Appalachia, and I loved the sound of it. It's about a girl who goes missing and they think she was maybe taken by wild hogs, which is an actual problem. And is supposed to be really fantastical and quite interesting. It kept showing up and I just kept reading the summary of it and being really intrigued. I don't think you need to read the rest of the books in this series to read this. It's part of the Tuffa books, and I think it's number 5, but I think they're more like companions than they are actual series. So I'm going to have to research that, but I kind of I couldn't resist. Also, she's secretly a fairy, which I love. Well, there you have it. Those are the books that I have picked up recently. Again, only some of them because there were a lot. Let me know if any of these are books that you've read or that you think are really good that you would like me to do a review of in the comments down below. You know the drill. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.